Well, last chance saloon really for the Conservative government to stop the boats. And quite interesting, isn't it, as reported yesterday, you've had so many people try and say, well, the EU's got nothing to do with ECHR. Okay, so why are EU figures and politicians so interested in interfering and putting out warnings to the British government about what the UK does on ECHR? Direct interference. As I said, though, last chance saloon really for the government, who have said that their illegal migration bill, in their view, goes far enough to stop the boats. The government reckon they can do that inside ECHR, even though we know the Home Secretary, Suella Braverman, has said it's going to require leaving ECHR eventually. But, you know, fair to say, Suella Braverman, who I'm a big fan of, has been extremely robust on the situation. Of course, her position of wanting to leave ECHR actually backed by more voters in this country now than those who back remaining in ECHR. And it's fair to say that the Immigration Minister, Robert Jenrick, also been winning plaudits. He seems pretty serious about getting a grip on all of this as well, saying himself there that this bill actually goes further than any previous legislation in our history to secure our borders. Now, despite plenty of whinging from Tory wets, and of course we're used to that, in actual fact, this bill passed pretty easily in the House of Commons, 289 to 230 votes, a majority of 59. Seems to be becoming a bit of a theme that you get these sort of extremely wet Tory MPs whinge about all this stuff, then none of them actually have the bottle to vote against it. So in actual fact, not a single Conservative MP actually voted against the illegal migration bill, and it passed, as I said, pretty easy, a majority of 59. As for a flavour of what a Labour government would mean, they've been very clear that they would actually scrap this bill. And of course, with the bonkers system that we have, it now passes, despite a majority of 59 MPs backing it, it now passes over to the unelected Lords, where it looks like there's going to be all sorts of shenanigans and defeats for the government, even though this is already, as I said, been backed by the elected House of Commons. A pretty bizarre system, if you ask me. Now, whether or not this approach by the government, whether this bill works or not, whether the government are actually going to go ahead and cut legal net migration, which has just got ridiculously high, over 500,000 in a year, it waits to be seen. I would suggest that this may well be the defining issue now as to whether the Conservatives have any chance of winning the next election or not. Let me know what you make of all of that in the comments below, guys. I will keep bringing you all the latest on this and more, so please do give this video a quick thumbs up. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.